Hello, everyone. Welcome back to All About Mag. It's all sports all the time. Another segment of All About CFFL, where we talk about the Community Flag Football League and the week that just passed. Myself, Bobby of AAR Sports, as well as my co-host.
I am the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, analytical, methodical individual, the Adebola Undagba.
One and only, and he's going to take us through this week of flag football, Elite Fives, play-in, and everything that was great about it. Debola, take us away.
Right. This week in CFFL Season 3 was, of course, the league-wide bye week, as well as the potluck. There was lots of fun, games, activities, as well as the play-in game between the Mavericks and the Giants, and the conclusion of the CFFL 5v5 tournament, the Community Cup, as people may or may not know. Starting with the play-in game, the Lagos Mavericks took on the Lagos Giants, and Bobby, this game, I'd say this game surprised a lot of people. Nobody more so than the Lagos Mavericks. The Lagos Giants came out on top. I think what was very interesting in this game was noting that our quarterbacks for both the Lagos Mavericks and the Lagos Giants, you had Coach Larry at quarterback and Coach Wale at quarterback. This game was do or die for both teams, and they needed to put their best foot forward, and they did, and the Lagos Giants came out on top. Obviously, earlier in the season, the Lagos Giants faced the Lagos Mavericks and, in a surprise win as well, beat the Lagos Mavericks, right? And it was surprising then. To some people, it was surprising now. To some other people, not so much. But one thing was for sure, it was interesting. And another thing that is certain, the Lagos Giants are in the playoffs.
Wow, what a season for the Giants, man. Coming off a season where their goal was let's score a touchdown, shall let's just score a touchdown. That was season one for the Giants. For them to progress, not just to okay, we're gonna win games, but now to make it to the playoffs. That's in Nigerian terminology, is double promotion in terms of how they've
Yep.
progressed. And big kudos to the Giants. Great work they've done. We've done a lot of bigging up of the coach, Coach Wale, Coach Ibrahim. But I want to also give kudos to the players, the athletes that play on the field. They've improved like no other. They've done a lot of improvement this season. I can't even start naming names. There are so many people that have stepped their game up offensively, but even more so under G, even more so defensively. I think
Yeah.
they've taken it a next level defensively, and it's gone under the radar. But we see you third and female as well. There's a lot of ladies there that are very good, and if they continue on this path, they're gonna end up being a team that you're actually gonna plan, have full-on strategy sessions about if you're gonna play them. Kudos to the Giants for making it to the playoffs. Great work. To the Mavericks. It's not been a great season. It's not been a great season for the Mavericks.
Mm,
I know Coach Nero was not around. QB1 Nero was not around, and
yeah.
makes a difference. I would have loved to see a lot more of the double QB with Orok, a lot more, of him. But still, with the history of the Mavericks, the expectation would have been, even from the first game they played this season, would have been that, you guys should go on and win this game. Get into the playoffs. It's the standard of the Mavs. They usually will make it into the playoffs. But unfortunately, they didn't this time. Talk about competition in the league. It's crazy.
Okay. Moving on to the 5v5s, the Community Cup. This was another round of interesting games. Obviously, the semi-finals and the finals for both the male and female teams. We have in the semi-final rounds the Lagos Lions facing the Titans and the Outlaws Athletics facing the Lagos Wolverines. On both the male and the female side, the Titans advanced to the finals on both the male and the female side, and the Outlaws males advanced to the finals, while the Wolverines females advanced to the finals. Bobby, in the final game, it was a mix of emotions. I can speak from a personal perspective because I was on the sideline throughout the Titans games. So I will speak from that perspective. It was an emotional roller coaster.
Both finals?
You'd have the entirety of the 5v5. The entirety of the 5v5s, both the semi-finals and the finals. It was an emotional roller coaster because you have, obviously, right, with the 5v5s, you do not have a game plan coming into the game. You do not have, or I should say, footage of the other team coming into the game. You are coming in with your game plan on offense and defense and just hoping for the best and adapting to what happens. And then you have, plays that work, plays that don't work, and it's just how do you move on from that? I can say with confidence that the Titans were able to progress on both fronts to the finals, but of course, the Outlaws this season have had the Titans number. First in the regular season 7v7, and now in the finals against the males. The females, however, have nothing but cheers and celebrations on their end. They were able to rally together and pull through against the Lagos Lions, who are undefeated in 7v7s, by the way, and more so against the Lagos Wolverines in the final. So congratulations to the Titans Athletics females, and congratulations to the Outlaws Athletics males.
Yeah, great stuff from both players, both sides of the divide, both the Outlaws men and the Titans females. The big thing for me is just how much this means to how well these teams are able to play on an international level, because we know that flag football played at the international level is played 5v5. And it just shows how well these athletes are prepared to switch from a 7v7 to a 5v5. And kudos to the females, like I said, of Titans and the males of the Outlaws for being the first ever winners of the Elite Fives of CFFL. And I'm excited for what it's gonna look like going forward, because I think the competition is only just gonna get tougher. And this is history. This is history that was made. History that was made for
Yes.
both teams. I think Titans have at least the ladies have the bragging rights of course, first ever CFFL championship, and now first
Yep.
ever Elite Fives women's champion. So well done to both teams.
Yes, sir. All right. Coming up in our next segment, we have a very special guest, an in-law, if you will, coming up on the show. And we cannot wait for you to meet him and have him share his insights about the game heading into the CFFL Season 3 playoffs.
Looking forward to it.